Hey everybody, here again with another one today. I'm gonna check out the most disrespectful moments in anime history, number 9. And hey, just for disclaimer, if you see any camera problems, that's just because my thing is run its apparently very short lifespan. I have a much better camera coming. And let me tell you, it is... I found a gift from God deal on Amazon, okay? But that's besides the point. Today, we're about to get into this disrespectful stuff, so... I might not know a lot bit of what's about to happen because I don't know enough about anime. I mean, I've watched anime, but not to the degree that this guy has, because this guy's on a different level than me. But hey, let's get into what happens. Apparently there's more than this one, so do I have to go back and watch the older ones? Let me know.
Oh, what a shot from Curry! Watch out, watch out, watch out!
Hey, yeah, there is a basketball anime. Dang! But these guys are demons in this sports anime.
You are tuning in with us right now.
That little Mac?
A live public execution. Oh, good God Almighty! Somebody stop the fight!
This anime multiple smoke clouds.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, finally. After 2 long years.
2 years.
Welcome back to the most disrespectful moments in
Has it
anime
really been that
history.
long since you've done this?
I've not done that intro in a very long time. But anyways, man, welcome back. I finally decided to say f it and revive this series from the brink of death. Because, damn, it's really been 2 years. Not gonna lie, I kind of forgot about it. But anyways, on this episode, however,
that was the real reason.
we're gonna be doing things a little different. Because this rendition is the most disrespectful moments in sports anime. Yes, sir. I'm talking
that would
basketball.
explain the sports
6
stuff in the
foot
beginning.
leaping from the free throw line. Soccer. And yeah, I already know I done pissed off a bunch of European niggas saying that. It's called football.
Wow.
Blah, blah, blah. What the f is a caliber, nigga? Boxing.
Okay, I'm assuming this is Little Mac, as my screen freezes for no reason.
Of all time.
And it freezes again. Okay, this has not happened that often.
It is a nice, beautiful.
I need to back you up a little bit. Why are you freezing so much? Hold on, let me just... Okay, let's see if that fixes it.
Niggas saying that. It's called football. Blah, blah, blah. What the f is a caliber, nigga? Boxing. And even the greatest sport of all time, golf. It is a nice, beautiful sunny day at this round of the PGA Tour. Winds blowing at
Is this the Wii golf music?
And our first player of the tee is none other than Shaniqua Bronchitis from San Jose, California.
Shaniqua Bronchitis. That sounds like a leg woman name.
Beautiful line drive over the fairway, but the ball is dying down. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Drops right in the lake. And as you can see, Shaniqua is not happy with herself. Just look at her. Even her fans are heckling her. Oh, Lord, have mercy.
know your ass ain't making the masses, ho!
You're already everybody.
Bro, the bad people in the back got me
none other than
dying.
the greatest street ball team of all time, Jabberwock. So in the Kuroko universe, there is this team named Jabberwock that is made up of just straight YNs, and I'm not joking. All of these niggas are only 18 years old, and half the niggas on the team look like they're pushing 30. Like, bro,
they look like they're in college with me. Dang.
And their team leader is deadass named Nash. This is a what-if version if Steve Nash was a YN. This motherfucker tatted up and everything. I know they gave him the pass. And he probably be spamming that shit. And that nigga most definitely Dennis Rodman. Straight back from North Korea after hanging with his homeboy. So Jabberwock pulled up to Japan to see if they was hooping or not. And I mean, they rolled out the red carpet for these boys. They was getting glazed straight off the plane.
I remember really liking
walking through
playing
the airport.
basketball.
Because it's like,
not in the sense of like legitimately playing it with a team, but just playing it in general.
That ain't LeBron, nigga!
So the next day they get to the court and they end up playing this team named Team Starkey. And old boy with the glasses right here was already skeptical. He was like, what the fuck are they feeding these motherfuckers? They are not 18. Some bullshit, that nigga's 30. So they were gonna have a 10-minute exhibition match just to fill out some of the competition. So they tip off and Jabberwock gets the ball first. And they immediately start pushing up the court. So Nash starts putting the moves on little homie. But little homie gets the steal off the rip and bro is completely shocked. He was like, what the hell? Did I just pick bro's pockets that easily?
He's surprised
so
that
they
he
take
caught
advantage of this and get a nice little lay off the fast break. So everybody's cheering. But when little homie was running back, he looked back at Nash.
Bro, they about to turn
this
into
motherfucker
demons.
was just smiling.
He's smiling.
Bro knew immediately
Like they're about to
something was
kill
off.
you.
So
Oh.
then the next possession, Team Starkey steals it again. And they push it down the court with some good teamwork. And they pass it to they big. And bro posterizes Dennis Rodman. But if you take a look at Jabberwock, these motherfuckers are just looking so nonchalant right now. They were looking like they did not care. So with 4 points on the board, with 9 minutes and 25 seconds remaining, these motherfuckers go on the greatest run of all time. So they start pushing down the court.
Bro, they're
And
about
Nash
to
just
turn
looks
into
at bro
freaking
right here,
demons.
and he finally decided.
Okay,
Oh boy.
I understand it now.
This man's ball handling increases to 99.
Yep. Like I said, they
What
turn
the
into
hell is
freaking
going on?
demons.
So he stops with his arms out, and the ball
What?
is just gone. And it's just right behind him, floating in slow-mo. So he passes it with his elbow to homie on the wing. And he
Okay,
lets
that
it fly
literally
for
is.
three.
Wow. The 2K
Niggas
meter.
shook. Ain't know what the hell happened, but it gets worse. Unc right here starts pushing down the court, and he already got bro lost. So then he just smirks at bro and just starts doing street ball shit. Bro fake
Not
passes
Uncle
it,
Drew.
breaks his neck,
Oh,
then
nah.
he turns around and smacks him.
Now they really getting disrespectful with it. This man pulling some. This man's pulling some freaking high IQ basketball juking moves, bro. Like this ain't even fair. Oh my gosh, bro. I know my little cousin's the only guy that I know in my family that currently plays basketball. I haven't seen a lot of his games as of recently, but I imagine if he could, this is who he'd become. Like, I'm not even lying to you.
In the face, and they just laughing at him in the background, dog. So after that, bro gets the easiest layup of his life. Next possession, here go this nigga Shaq. Already got bro right
Yep.
here fearing for his reputation. I know he gotta be thinking in his head right now.
Also,
If I
this one's
get
kinda
embarrassed like this
traveling.
on
They're just
national
standing there
TV,
dribbling
ain't
the ball.
No hoes gonna wanna fuck with me. So Shaq saw the fear in his eyes and took advantage of it, and just starts doing fouls of hell, carrying, traveling, just doing a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
Had
this
bro
man's
on
traveling all
skates.
types of
Then he
stuff.
hits him with a late Q3.
Like, whoever made the show does not know
Oh
basketball
Lord
rules.
have mercy, poor Four Eyes. He tried to D up on bro right here, but he hits him with a carry from hell, pushes to the paint, and he ends up
that really what it's called?
breaking this nigga's ankles, putting his ass on the ground. Oh my god! And then he
Dang.
emoted on him. Oh my
Wow.
god! Put the fries in the bag, dog. Never lace up your shoes again. And he
Give them
sticks
to
out his
me.
tongue
No,
and says,
no, I'm just messing.
I'll throw it up again.
Green fuck, nigga. Big Mac.
What?
And they started
Where'd that picture
embarrassing
come
them
from?
for the most brutal 4 quarters ever seen. Niggas was watching this and was just disgusted. So then on the final play of the game, Nash drives into the paint with his elite ball handling, throws up the alley to homeboy, and bro right here makes the
Oh,
crucial
no.
mistake of jumping with him. And for that, I would like to have a moment of silence real quick.
I know what's about to happen.
Thank you.
I think I know what's about to happen. Dunks on. Oh, okay. I'm thinking about something else is about to happen.
Took them so hard if we played 2 different times. And at the end of
I thought it was gonna end up like that one scene from the Boondocks. Remember Tom? This man got dunked on, but not only dunked on, the dude above him. No, he didn't get dunked on, but he almost did. But anyway, he was like underneath the guy that was about to dunk, and like his balls got on his face. Like that's what I thought was about to happen here.
the game. The final score was a whopping 86-6.
Dang,
Absolutely
that's just embarrassing.
disgusting. Team Starkey only scored once after they scored.
Is this street ball or is this like a
before
whole-
Jabberwock locked in?
like,
Oh my
I don't know.
God, never pick up the ball ever again. Leave the game before it leaves you. So after the game, the team captain.
No, that's not fair. You can't say leave the game because these guys are actual freaking like basketball demons. I feel like you can exempt yourself from that alone. Like,
And comes up to shake Nash's
what the
hand.
things
And
they
he's
were
like,
doing were
"GG,
physically
bro."
almost
But
impossible.
Nash dead stares bro in the face. And guess what he does?
I was about to say he spits on him,
spit
doesn't
on
he?
bro's hand. Zero respect at all. And then he has the craziest post-game interview of all time. I'ma translate this at 50% accuracy. I would just like to say, all y'all niggas are trash. Like really, is this the best y'all got to offer? Get the fuck off of my court. Y'all called us to fly all the way out here on that 18-hour-long ass flight just to be fucking hot dog shit. You wasted our fucking time. None of y'all niggas is making the fucking league. Yeah, say something, monkey. Oh my God, bro. Didn't I tell this nigga to chill out saying monkey? And you know what? One time.
Again.
This nigga is trash.
Now you see, me personally, I'm swinging. You're not about to spit on me after embarrassing me on national TV and telling me to put the fries in the bag. No, bro. And they're just standing there in shambles knowing, oh my God, none of the Huts are gonna fuck with us no more.
Yeah, but like, take it like this. Imagine if it was like some 20-year-olds, like if it was like 20-year-old pros, like playing a game against like some 13-year-old, just starting out guys. Like that's not even near a comparison. Saying you're not ready for the league when you're about to play against actual demons, by what is happening? So yeah, another try not to laugh challenge. Explain that, just ignore. But anyway, like imagine if that was the case, like it wouldn't make sense because you're fighting actual demons, and the fact that you guys even got points at all is just like impressive to me. Like I remember I used to play against my uncles when I was a kid in basketball.
Super powered,
and we would lose terribly, but we at least got a few points. Me and my brother.
I will be talking about a golf anime, but the shit that we are about to see is just absolutely absurd. So I found this anime called Rising Impact. And how I even found this in the first place, I was scrolling on my reels and I saw this midget, a 4-foot-tall child, bleeding from the forehead, looking locked the fuck in over some damn golf. And this little nigga swung his body and boom that bitch. He drove the ball so hard,
the thing turned into a projectile.
Broke the flag, leading to him getting a hole-in-one from like 200 yards out. That is 2 football fields, nigga. I mean, dog, look at the ball.
How strong is that freaking child?
It's smoking.
It's destroyed.
That bitch is dead. Ripped open and everything. Good God. And this little nigga was just standing there locked up
and he's just
with no
smiling.
emotion. So, me being curious, I decided to watch the whole thing. I don't know why, but I ended up witnessing one of the most disrespectful things a nigga could possibly do. So there was a massive tournament that was happening, and these 4 ugly ass niggas was talking some crazy shit. This little ugly ass gremlin, big back 4-eye bitch. This big donut lip, light skinned Mr. Popo with a buzz cut looking ass nigga. And look at this zesty ass Abraham Lincoln. What the fuck is this, my nigga? Is this supposed to be a beard? Because it ain't bearded. Nigga got a chin strap, but it ain't on his chin. Like, bro, cut that shit off and restart. And this dude just looks like a generic high school bully. He got the whole college frat boy starter pack look. So while they was yapping, this femboy demon comes behind them named Lancelot. And you already know he on that elegant shit. He talking like, judging by your loud voices, you lot must be the Americans, yeah? So this overzealous, big-backed gremlin told this man, so you want to talk shit, huh? So why don't you play around the golf with us? So
they really out here beefing over golf. I mean, then again, I can't speak. Maybe golf is really like that, and I'm just not in that world.
It would be lovely. But little did they know, they were about to get clipped and put on ESPN top 10 plays. So later on, when they get to the hole, the ugly quartet is already planning to cheat. Big Back Gremlin grabbed Donut Lips and told him, take your fat ass all the way over to the green and make sure that nigga shit doesn't go in. So the 2 stooges run all the way to the green so they can fix the game on some Kansas City Chiefs shit. So the first one to go up is Zesty Abe Lincoln. And is that motherfucker wearing booty shorts on the golf course?
Bro, just put on some pants when y'all golf.
It lands on the green in the first hit. So Big Back Gremlin is up next, and you already know she started yapping. Oh my gosh, I guess it's my turn. My calculations is I'm gonna hit the green on the first hit. Man, please shut the fuck up and hit the ball, yeah. Him and this white guy's British accent. So she lines up her shot, and she hits hers, and surprisingly, it was a good hit, landing very close to the hole. This gremlin may have one of the worst builds I've ever seen, but she hit that motherfucker though. So it was finally time for Lancelot's turn.
It's not
and
that
guess
bad,
what
is
this man does? He pulls out a putter. So obviously the ugly
thing
bastards
got
are
a
like,
boot on it?
wait a minute, are you throwing? Yeah, I don't know, but it looks like free elo to me. And this man is really set on driving this bitch 150 yards with a putter. Now, I know a lot of people don't know a lot about golf, but everybody in their right mind should know.
Listen
You
to
do
me.
not use a putter right here. You use a putter when you are close enough to hit it in the hole. So if I had to explain this in like football
Yeah, but see, I
terms,
don't know golf
chucking up a
logic.
100-yard Hail Mary into quadruple coverage and praying to God you'll receive.
Okay, so now I know not to use this when I'm going out to Top Golf. I mean, I don't know. I haven't been to Top Golf in a long time, even though I really do like the place, to be honest with you. I mean, yeah, I also am just really bad at Top Golf. I don't think I've ever won a game, to be
Receiver
honest.
somehow
But I've
comes
had
down
fun.
with it. That is how insane this is. So this man just walks up with no fucks given, lines up his shot, and booms it.
Is this nigga serious?
150 yards with the putter. And when it landed, it damn near was a hole-in-one, literally inches off. So the two stooges saw this, and these evil conniving motherfuckers looked at each other and said,
I think I'm about to steal.
but when Lancelot and them walked up to
Wow.
the hole, you don't even see his ball no more because they moved it. They
Over
moved
here.
it all the way to the top of this hill to give him the hardest shot humanly possible. And he knows they cheated. He was thinking in his head like, fucking idiotic lot, yeah. I can clearly see their dirty ass size 13 ass feet all over the green, yeah. So
Wow.
Lancelot decides, you know what?
Bro, this
I'm not
man is
even gonna
professional
argue
roaster.
with them. I'm just gonna shit on them so hard they're gonna quit this fucking sport. So he activates his superpowers because you know anime loves to give niggas
reached the daggone
superpowers in
Avatar
sports.
state?
And
What the
he
heck
turns
happened?
the putter sideways and hits it. So with their feeble brains, they're thinking, oh yeah, he hit the ball too hard. Fucking dumbass. So the ball just completely misses the cup. But he hit this ball with so much
What?
backspin on it. It rolls back into the cup and he's
What type of physics defying highlight is this? What?
Face it. And the whole ugly quartet was shook. They didn't know what the hell they just witnessed. And he started talking
Yeah,
mad
like,
crazy.
bro,
saying,
imagine
"What's
watching
wrong
that
with
on
you, Lord,
TV.
yeah? Hurry the fuck
That
up
would
and
be
hit your shot, you
insane.
big back midget gremlin bitch, yeah? So old girl lines up her shot, thinking that this is just gonna be an easy put in. And right at the moment she hits it, Zesty Abe Lincoln notices, wait, don't do it! Because the hole was surrounded by a skid mark, completely blocking her
Wow.
ball. The backspin on that ball was so hard,
So
he quite
strong, it
literally
made a daggone
burnt the
skid
grass
mark.
and changed the
Yes.
whole lay of the land. So after she screwed up, Senior Booty Shorts is like, huh, what an amateur mistake. All you gotta do is just hit the ball a little harder. So Abe Lincoln puts his, thinking that his has
It's
enough
still
strength.
too rough.
But his ball just gets completely stopped and rolls over to the side. And this man is a complete
Wow.
shot. So he goes over to see the ball. And he ends up realizing this man just didn't burn the grass. He made a World War I trench to completely
Wow.
jail them from making the hole. So they had no chance. And he's just looking at him like, are you locked down to play some more, yeah? Or are you gonna be some pussies and leave? And well, they decided to be pussy and leave because they was not about to play this nigga again. He beat them so bad, they decided to put the clubs down and put the fries in the bag.
In the best.
All right. Moment 3, the humbling of Blue Lock. Blue Lock.
What is
Probably
this?
the most disrespectful sports anime of all time. And I mean, there's multiple moments to choose from. From Isagi straight up bullying Baro, making the king feel like a peasant. And I know y'all seen that one
Donkey
translation of this
day.
moment. Yeah, it is wild. Translation
Hold
of
on,
this
let me
moment.
go back. Oh, yeah, I see that.
Yeah, it is wild. I mean, we can even go back to the first episode. Y'all remember bro right here? I thought he was gonna be the main side character. But no. They said, pack your bags and
He
get your
got
sorry
killed.
ass out of here. You're washed and your career's over.
Oh,
Shit,
never mind.
I don't even remember bro's name, if he even had a name. And I mean, we can go on about Blue Lock for a minute. Hell, if I make another rendition of This That Sports, I'll probably have more of it in there. But today we are focusing on the humbling of Blue Lock. Because these World 5 niggas cooked them so bad,
Wow.
it had to make them rethink their careers. So how this even happened? This man Ego decided to give Blue Lock a test. So he
Minister looking
decided,
man.
I'm gonna bring in the all-star team. So he got straight demons from around the world to just cook them. And these dudes are based off of real players. Like, I'm not even a
Really?
soccer nigga, but I am 99% sure that nigga is Mbappe. Like, that's a given. So the moment they got in there, they was already talking shit.
Oh
And they
my
was saying it
God.
in English, so they ain't know what the hell they were saying. Bro with the dreads was like, oh my God, they're so puny. They look like pretzel sticks. That's an understatement, mate. It looks like they haven't hit the weight room in their fucking life yet. Oh my God, guys, I think they're talking shit. So Rin was the only dude who knew English. So he walked up to him and brought that same energy, staring him down like, you think this is a fucking joke, huh? I'm gonna beat the dog shit out of you so bad. I'm gonna make your old ass retire and you can finally have the time to get a fucking retwist. Man, you talking reckless, pussy bitch nigga. I'll beat your ass right now. So before a fight breaks out, they had to break it up because that boy Rin was talking reckless. But
I would love to see this man CJ write a show. The dialogue in that show would be amazing. I feel
Bro
like.
right here ain't paying the game no damn attention. So
Would it get
Bachler
past the
just puts
censors?
moves
I don't
on.
know,
He
but
ends up
I would
dribbling down
love
the
to hear this
field,
man write a
passes the ball
show.
to Rin, and he drills that hole in, scoring the first goal. So you see this and you gotta be thinking, okay, they got a chance. They scored in the first minute. They like that. This just must be a fraud-ass all-star team. But man, oh man, they basically just gave him a make-a-wish point. Because from here on out, it
Wow.
was just straight belt
It was
to
just a
ass.
beating.
They blow the next whistle. Isaki comes and tries to D up on Mbappe. But he dead stares, bro, and tells him,
Similar to Demon State?
a $1 billion contract. Oh! Zooms past
Turned to a
Isaki
speed
in a
demon?
heartbeat. He didn't even know what happened. It was too fast. And he just cut through their whole defense. So then here comes Mr. Hero
man
Ball
turns
Rin
to
talking
daggone
like,
Black Panther.
Your route's too obvious. But Mbappe looked at dog and said, you have good reads, but I'm too fast for you, nigga. Zoomed past Rin and
Made-
it to the
it
goal.
broke the
These boys didn't
speed.
know what the hell just happened.
This man
And after
broke
he
the
scored, he was
sound
like,
barrier.
"All right, guys, let's hurry up and hit the showers. I smell like shit because I'm surrounded by shitty players." And the humbling did not stop here. This man Rin was like, man, just give me the fucking ball. So the next possession, they give Rin the ball, just to get immediately clamped by Mbappe. And bro right here just comes and snatches his shit. Just easy pickings. So he passes it to little homie right here. His eyes start moving like a Sharingan, and he kicks it straight
heck
through
is happening
Isagi
here?
Bachler down the field, all the way down to the dreadhead. He just
What's the
totally
action?
soccer Zarbon, and while Tokimitsu was trying to run to get to the ball, dude just gets pushed to the side and just scores with ease. And the rest was history. They just bullied these boys for however long this game went on for. Just goal after goal. This was basically like the main roster just shitting on the practice squad or something. So then on the last play of the game,
Oh,
Rin tried
I remember
to lock
those
in
days
on
of
this
football.
dude named Leonardo Luna. But he lost this exchange the moment bro started talking. Dude said, "Oh, you're Rin Itoshi. Your size brother, aren't you? And you know your brother's a dog, right? Can't say the same about his little brother, though." So after discouraging this
literally
man
little bro
and
this
comparing
man.
him to his brother, he makes a force field and moved his feet so
What?
fast he made a vortex. Dude had Rin lost. And the moment he tried to move, he read him
Bro,
like
at that
a
point,
book.
all hope
He
is
picked
lost.
the ball.
If it wasn't
right in his
already.
hands. And then he just said one of the most wild lines ever. This man says in my exact words, "If you open your legs that easily, people are gonna think you're a loose guy."
Wow.
What?
Okay, this is
Yo,
disrespectful.
What? What even makes you think of that? You know what, dog? I'm just not even gonna question it. He kicks it
That
in
is
easily.
disrespectful.
GG easy. Game over. They beat these boys 1-5. And they didn't even shake no hands. They went
Oh,
straight
really?
to the locker room.
Really? It was much
Alrighty,
worse
ladies
than
and
that.
gentlemen, we have reached our final moment. Or to be more real with you, moments. Because the rest of the moments in this video are all done by one singular man. And he is none
Okay,
other
who's this?
than the most disrespectful man in sports anime. The Snow Bunny mind-controlled demon.
What?
Brian Hawk. This is
Okay,
one of
who's
the
this
most
guy? 'Cause
unhinged
he looks like
anime
a
characters
freak,
I have
first
ever
off.
laid my eyes on.
Oh,
Like this
nah.
dude is clinically
He really is a
insane.
freak.
Now, if you don't know what anime this is Hajime no Ippo, one of the greatest sports animes of all time. And Brian Hawk is the WBC junior middleweight champion
Wow.
with a record of 20-0. 17 of those wins coming by KO. Now, to understand why this man is
Dang.
so unhinged, we have to know the backstory. So Brian Hawk is from New York, and he had a pretty troubled life. So one fateful night, Bro was on the run from a dude that was holding him up at gunpoint. So when he was about to get his brains blown out, something snapped in him. The demons in his head came out, and he beat the shit out of the dude that was holding him up at gunpoint. And it was brutal. He kept on pummeling his unconscious body until he was
brought his
satisfied.
fist to a
So while he was
gunfight and
beating
won.
this man in a dark alley, a world-famous boxing trainer named Miguel Zell was watching this.
He's
he was
beating him
completely
into
shocked.
death.
So he walked up to try to stop Brian, but he
Did he
literally
actually kill
couldn't.
him?
Brian was about to kill this man. But while observing this unhinged man, the coach had a revelation because he realized this dude just beat the ever-living crap out of a guy that held him up at gunpoint. This isn't your run-of-the-mill crackhead. This
He's a psychopath.
is a potential world champion. So the coach told him,
yeah,
"Come
that
with
too,
me.
I guess.
I'll take you to a place where you could beat people legally, and you could have all the money, power, and woman you want." And Brian accepted his deal. And from that
Okay, yeah, this
fateful
is an
night,
actual
the rest
demon.
was
Good
history.
God.
This man was so naturally gifted at fighting, it was insane. Knocking out damn near every opponent he was in the ring with.
All right, Mike
and he ended
Tyson?
up becoming a world champion with little to no training. So now that we have the backstory, let's get into the antics. First up was his first confrontation with Takamura. This man, Takamura, was having the fight of his life, hanging on to his last breath. And he looks over at ringside. And this motherfucker, Brian Hawk, is just sitting there watching him get his ass whooped with some bitches. So Takamura got pissed off and wanted to make a statement in front of the champion. So he knocks the dude out that he's fighting through the ring. And he ends up landing right in front of him.
Right in front
so
of
while Takamura is just mogging him while he's just sitting there, Brian Hawk decides to stand up and clap. And it seems like he was entertained and intrigued to fight Takamura.
No, he was going there and
so
killing
after
you.
the match in the locker room, while Takamura's doing a meeting with the press, Brian Hawk comes to his locker room. So you gotta be thinking, oh, he's just here to congratulate him and show respect for the person that's gonna come up and fight him. But my God, what this man says lights the whole room on fire.
All right,
so
let me
he
hear it.
tells his translator to tell him, Mr. Hawk says he would like to shake the hand of his next opponent and acknowledge his fight. But then he tells the translator something else, and he is completely shook. He is thinking in his head,
sweating.
"Ain't no way this nigga wants me to say this shit." But Brian insisted. He said, "Say it, nigga." Mr. Hawk did not come to Japan to see your fight. He came to Japan to indulge in our women. Like, bro.
What? Why
This
would
man
that need to be
only
said?
came to Japan to get with women. This is a sick nigga. And then he starts laughing at Takamura like, "Come on, Takamura.
Why does that need to be shared?
Where's my handshake at, nigga?" So Takamura was not about to take this disrespect because he just disrespected him and his whole country. So he goes into swing off, but he stops his punch with one hand. Had the whole room in disbelief.
Bro, the other two dudes
Stopping a
fell.
grown man's punch with one hand is absurd. And then after this, he says, "Oh yeah, that's a nice firm handshake." So then he walks away. And when he opened the door, his hoe's already waiting for
Wow,
him. And
literally
he
it was
just
right
laughing his
there.
ass off, heading to his hotel to do some cheek crushing. This man is insane.
Demolishing,
And this
not
is just
crushing,
the tip of the
daggone.
iceberg. So now we move into the second moment of his. And there's no other way to describe it than this. Snow Bunny mind control. So this man flew
Is this
into
real?
Japan from
Like,
America
he's literally
for fighting,
controlling these
and he
people?
brought his entire harem of bunnies. Look how he's posted up with them with the tongue out. Oh my
Literally
God.
licking one of their faces.
I'm working on a Snow Bunny Crisis self-treatment manual for black males.
So now it's time to look at the full effect of the Snow Bunny mind control. So Brian was having a public sparring
do
session
black guys
where the
really
whole
have that
media and
ability?
public could come watch.
I personally
during
have
this
never
session,
experienced that
he was
ability.
just getting his ass beat.
There
He was
probably is
giving
for other
no
reasons.
effort and not trying at all. And he was just saying shit like, "Ow, he got me." And then in the middle of the session, he just says, "Oh my God, coach, he's too strong." Ugh. So Coach Kamagawa was there to scout him out. And he was just watching this like, "Are you kidding me? This is fucking useless. Look at him, he's not even trying." So they end up leaving. But while they're leaving, the brigade of snow bunnies arrive at
literally
the gym.
6 of
And
them.
literally 5 seconds later, you just hear a boom outside. So they're like, "What the hell just happened?" So they run back in the gym. And all they
He's
see
dead.
is blood on the mat. His glove drenched in blood. And he starts saying, "Well, goddamn, what took y'all fine asses so long? Had me bored than a motherfucker." And you just see his opponent knocked out while bro's just laughing hysterically. This man did not lock in until his hoes arrived. And he knocked him out as fast as possible so he could get it over with and leave. And
Yeah,
then he
literally
says,
killed him
"Bitch
before
number
the
two,
snow
come on
bunnies.
and kiss him."
That's
And
absurd.
he just starts smacking up on Shorty.
Dang.
Oh my God. Like I
Bro,
said
digging in the
earlier,
tongue,
this is
dang
one of
it.
the most unhinged characters I have ever seen. But if you didn't think he could get any more disrespectful, we get to the press
What else
conference.
does he do?
So the day before the fight,
Oh,
they
God,
end up
what
having
the
a
heck
press
happens here?
conference. And this press conference went down exactly like what you would think with a person of this caliber. From insulting reporters. Mr. Hawk, the world would like to know, what is your game plan going into this fight?
Man, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Nobody asked you that a bitch ass thing. Fuck, shut the up or I knock your head off your shoulders, old ugly ass bitch.
Dang, bro's just crashing out.
Baby, you can ask me more questions in my room tonight. Room 69, if you know what I mean. Hell no! And then
She
when
started
him and
blushing.
Takamura face off, he decides to give him a little uppercut. So Takamura gets pissed off and is about to swing on Dog, but they end up holding him back. But Coach
Yeah,
ends up
'cause you will
grabbing
die.
Dog by the collar and cussing him out. And Brian just looks at him, and you can probably guess what he did next. He slaps the piss out of him. Bro just
Dang.
assaulted an old man, and then he starts cussing everybody out and says the wildest line ever. And I quote, "You wanna beat me, huh? Then bring me all of your women. I'll give you my genes. I'll spread
What?
my you-know-what throughout this country. And in 20 years, Japan will be crawling with world champions."
Spread my seed throughout this country so that it's filled with champions? Whoever wrote that line is... Whoever wrote that line, good lord. This man, and this, you know what, knowing him, that wasn't even a threat, that was a promise. Like, this man was not
I'ma say it
playing.
again. One of the most unhinged characters I have ever laid my eyes on. Now it's time for the final,
Sorry if
final
the screen
moment.
keeps going in and
Fight
out,
night.
it's just...
The way Brian Hawk fought this man Takamura is going to make your jaw drop. From the moment Brian Hawk made his entrance, the disrespect started. Because when bro got in the ring and took off his entrance armor, he was wearing Takamura's merch under it.
Wow.
And stared him straight in the eyes and just ripped his shirt to shreds.
It just-
He was
wow.
trying to push every button possible. Crowd booing and everything. They hate this nigga. And before the bell's about to ring, just look at him. Just staring him down with his tongue out. Bro, what is he doing?
What?
I remember multiple people
Okay,
basically
he's
said that this dude
mentally
was basically
insane.
Kid Buu if he was a boxer. And they are completely right. Because this
Yeah,
is
low-key.
dead ass how he would act. So the bell rings, and both of them just start squaring each other up. But Brian ends up dropping his shoulders to taunt him to make him throw the first punch. So Takamura says, and he starts throwing hands, already pushing bro back into a corner, just raining fire on dude. But this, of course, was a trap, because when Brian saw the opportunity, he grabbed the rope and uppercutted the life out of him. And this is when he just
Hey.
started showing out. Bro hits the motherfucking Steve Fox duck
Wow.
and counters him again. And he gets him in the corner and starts teeing off. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Just throwing shit like a wild animal.
these
So when
devastating
Takamura
looking
finally got out
punches.
the corner, he tries to throw a 1-2, but he ducks it and sends his head to the
Broke your
stratosphere.
jaw.
And this is when Takamura realized this dude has no boxing fundamentals at all. He is just so naturally talented at fighting that he could do whatever the he wanted to and get away with it. Look at him just weaving everything, dodging every punch. Then he got in close on him, tricked him with a feint, and crushed his skull with his left. Takamura was out cold on his feet. So Brian was coming in to finish the job, but Takamura gets saved by the bell. So Brian stops right in front of him. So right when Takamura regains consciousness, he sees this man staring in his face with his tongue
With
out,
your tongue
looking
out?
like a wild animal. And just from this interaction, you
Bro,
know
look
how
like
the rest of this
Diddy
fight
out
was
this
gonna go down.
mug.
Every round, this nigga was doing some more crazy shit. Bro was leaned back, throwing haymakers. Like, what the hell is happening? Dude really hitting him with
It's
the...
already a wrap. Like, just leave it alone.
And dog, this entire fight, every time Takamura got the upper hand, he just get countered every time and knocked down. Then after he would stand back up, he would just get him on the ropes, throw about 50 haymakers in a row, then hit him with the night-night, nigga. I swear, bro, when I saw him hit Takamura with this haymaker of doom, I thought it was over. Bro was standing over his body and emoting too. But
he should be dead.
Standing up after this.
Or at the
But
very
he was
least
not
knocked out.
conscious at all. He was literally walking in the ring unconscious. If this is real life, the ref is stopping this shit because this just got ridiculous. Niggas was really witnessing murder on live TV. It was rinse and repeat. Every time he got up, he would get put on the ropes, eat about 60 haymakers, and get his ass dropped by a mean-ass left hook. It was ridiculous. But alas, y'all know how animes be. This man Takamura got revived by the power of plot. Had one of the most devious lock-in moments of all time.
Did he still get
every
one?
single bit of life bro had
Oh,
left
dang.
in him. This is one of the craziest comebacks of all time. But what ended this fight was the last exchange. Takamura's going in for a mean left hook, but Bryan sees it and leans back all the way in that signature position. And his eyes are bloodshot
Yep, it's
red,
demon time.
ready to kill. And Bryan is thinking in his head,
I knew I wouldn't lose to this plot bullshit. Night, bitch ass nigga!
So Bryan hits Takamura, and it looks like the end. But unfortunately for Bryan, the last punch he
Bro, I'm
threw
so locked
at
into this fight right
Stormtrooper
now.
8, it grazes Takamura, missing his chin. And bro knew it was over.
Rocket down fist, baby. Yep.
He gets his face drilled into the ground, hitting him so hard he replayed 3 different times. And that was all she wrote. Done deal, he was cooked. No, I'm gonna be completely
The
real
ground
with
is
y'all.
smoking.
Bryan Hawk Loki got robbed. Like, if we being for real, this fight should have ended like rounds ago. Like, he slept this nigga Takamura twice. Like, ref, be for real. What the f are we doing, my nigga? Like, your license needs to be taken away. But hey, you know what? Shouts out Takamura, because you had to knock that nigga out after all the disrespectful shit he did to you. And after this, Bryan Hawk retired. And I'm not joking. The nigga never fought again. Takamura apparently gave this man PTSD.
loss.
So he quite literally made bro put the fries in the bag. And ladies and gentlemen, that is all she wrote for the most disrespectful moments in anime history. 9. Holy, the 2-year hiatus is over. I brought this shit back before GTA 6.
7.
Wow. So I hope y'all enjoy it, man. And hey, if y'all fuck with it and y'all like it and shit, then I'll just go ahead and bring the series back full time. And I know there are more sports moments, so yes, we will run it back in the future. But until then, see y'all very soon for a very eventful trial.
Okay. Well, that was interesting. Hey, I also need to watch more anime. I was not aware of the kind of things these guys were capable of. These guys were fighting demons even on the court, bro. I mean, yeah, I guess it makes the most realistic sense to have demons you have to fight on the court. But anyway, that was it for this one. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you want to watch any TV shows and movie reactions, go to the Patreon link below. And hey, I'll catch you on the next one, and God bless.